I-80 truck stop. It's getting a little bit warmer out. It's -7 Fahrenheit. If you saw the last video, I was trying to leave the I-80 truck stop. Just a continuous drive. Here, I'll let this guy in. Out there didn't make it to a truck stop. They found them made their own spots. Like ramps. Ramps are good. Ramps are better than ditches. The hop, look at that. We see a car right now in the ditch. He spun out pretty good. Driving too fast for the conditions. Plowed the road a little bit. It doesn't look that bad. So all you new drivers, I don't know if they taught you in the truck driving schools, or if they did and you forgot, or you just don't like doing it. You get on the highway and you're driving slow, put your four-ways on. Tell the rest of us that you're going slow. I've seen trucks get knocked off the road and they don't even bother looking in the mirror, and all of a sudden they just jump out. That causes accidents. And then when they jump out, then they forget, oh, I gotta put my four-ways on. They never do. I always I have my four-ways on until I hit about 50 miles an hour, and then I turn it off. Oh, we have another. Oh, look at these. Car, big truck, car. My dog is losing her mind because the snow is coming off this guy's trailer. Look at these things. We're going to see this all the way through. All the way through. I see another car in the ditch. I do believe that's a car. Yeah, that's a car. So, this has been filming, what, 5 minutes maybe? We've seen, what, 3 cars, 4 cars now, and 2 big trucks? See it right now, but my dog's sitting on my lap now. He didn't like all that snow coming off the truck, hitting the truck. bugs me a little bit right there. The pickup truck. He slowed right down past that big truck. As soon as he passes it, he flies by. Now, doesn't make any sense. If you're scared of the truck, you think maybe you'd want to go a little bit faster going by them instead of slower. That always bugged me about that. See, if I was a four-wheeler and I'm driving down the road and I'm afraid of the damn the truck, I sure wouldn't be driving slow by it. I'll be going as fast as I can to get by it. That's just me. But you gotta remember, all you drivers that don't drive truck, we have rules too. We have to stay in our own lane too. We are a lot wider than you guys are, and for some odd reason we can drive smoother and straighter than you guys. A little bit of a hint. If you're driving down the highway and you want to know if you're doing a good enough job and you're right on that solid line, you're right there, always place your seat, your driver's seat, right in the center of the lane. You do that, you're always going to be riding that solid line with your tires. It's something I learned a long, long time ago. Obviously, it's a little bit different when you're driving a W9 and along those peaks. But you'll figure it out. Well, we got another truck on the side of the road, but I think he just broke down. I don't think he wiped out. Obviously not. I can see the back end of his trailer. trucks, 7 cars probably. Oh, there'll be more. This is what I was saying about my last video that I did. Sometimes getting off the highway is a good thing, especially in weather like that. Like what was happening last night and how cold it is now. Like this guy here, he's going to hit his brakes again and going over that little patch there. That might not be a good idea. I use my Jake brake a lot. Close my truck down without hitting the brake. Now a lot of you people, you guys don't like doing that, but I've been doing it for the last 23 years. I prefer my Jake brake over anything else, especially when you're on ice. Remember, Jake brake is going to slow your truck down without hitting your brakes. Sometimes hitting your brakes is not a good thing. And that truck that I just passed, he got up behind me. He decided that this lane is better than that lane, and as you can see, it definitely is. Sometimes driving on snow is better than driving on ice. At least with the snow, you get better, you get traction. One day I was going through Ohio and roads were really bad. People were trying to get off the highway and the ramps were all screwed up because of sheet ice. And as soon as you go up onto that ramp and you go to slow down, or if you got a truck in front of you and they're trying to get going and you have to stop, I've seen them slide down those ramps. Oh, here's another car. Oh, ain't that 2 cars? Or is that 3? I'm not too sure. Oh, 3 right there. And a car back there. That's 4 right there. Look at that. So anyways, here I am driving on the highway. Everybody else is going super slow. And here I am. They're all on the right lane. And they're all driving on nothing but a sheet of ice. Well, the left lane had snow on it. So I started speeding up. I was moving at a pretty good speed. And all the truck drivers were all telling me how much of an idiot I was. I was passing them. But you gotta realize that I was having a little bit more traction. I was in the snow. A lot more traction in the snow than there is on your right. Now, if someone jumped in front of me, then yeah, that would get interesting. But I'm sure it wasn't trying to get off that road. I know, Chance, my feet are burning. My feet are burning, Chance. I'm just going to stay in this lane for a while. I'm not even going to go back and forth right now. This lane seems to look a lot better than the other lane. looking at Trucker Path last night. This whole highway was red. When it's red on the highway, it means bad roads. Obviously so. No idea how many I've passed so far that's been in the ditches. One of the reasons why that truck stop last night was pretty packed. I'm really glad that I stayed there and tried to go, but I was trapped this morning. Couldn't get out of my spot. I had trucks everywhere, behind me, in front of me, on the sides of me. I had to wait for people to move, so I was able to move. And sometimes it kind of sucked. I was ready to rock and roll here at 5 o'clock this morning. I had about almost 16 hours off on my logbook. Couldn't do anything about it. Trapped. It's downfall to being in a very busy truck stop in a snowstorm and things like that. Everybody needs to get in there and then they start making spots. I can't say much, but last night I made a spot. It wasn't technically a truck spot, but it made it work for me. Alright, well, looks like we got a lot of people behind us, so I'll move over. Big last hurricane that hit Florida, this wiped Florida out pretty good. The last summer, last spring. I was in Miami delivering a load the night before it hit. Then I ran out of hours. Oh, there's another car. Ran out of hours and I was tired because I was stressed out trying to stay on the road. In the morning, I quickly got out of there as quick as I could because all of a sudden the wind picked up, rain was bad, and all of a sudden there was no power. The problem with hurricanes is that you got a lot of tornadoes that spin off on those things. So I got out of there. Oh yeah, try to trust me, I was white knuckling it all the way through, got out of there. But I think I drove by or beside a tornado once, but it was in Ohio and it was at night. Really high winds. I had a really heavy load on. Lightning from hell. Wind, rain, hail. Didn't see anything, it was dark, but yeah, I don't want to see a tornado, honestly. I've seen them on TV, and that's about as close I want to be to one. I don't know if I've been in any earthquakes either. I have been all over the place. 23 years. Man, doesn't seem that long. Seems like I've only had my license for 10 years. I still like my job, still do my job. I guess I'm not going to pass these guys, so I might as well move over. But something's going on up here because people are hitting the brakes. So, 4 ways on because something's going on up here. wipeout maybe. Oh, I see another car in the ditch. Pitch in. Step down. I'll turn that Jake brake off now. Yeah, enough people behind me. I'm going to turn my four-ways off too. Looks like I got snow on my lap, but that's a chance. Straight in the bath mat. All over me. The only thing about bath mats I put in the truck. Depends on what color I get, I end up wearing it. My dog starts scratching the floor, brings up all these things on the floor, and then it's stuck on her paws. And then she walks around in the truck. Holy crap, Chance, you're busy. Enough here to deal with that stuffed animal. Man, oh man, it's safe to say I kind of go through bath mats like crazy. They start to get a little thin in some spots. I don't know why. You got a scratching machine scratching the floor all the time. Things. Alright, I'm gonna get in the other lane. I'm moving a little slow going up this hill. That means everybody else will find me, especially the four-wheeler that's right beside me. Until next time, if you watch the next video, keep on remembering how many trucks and cars you've seen on the ditch, in the ditch and whatnot, because it's a continuous. Keep track of them. We'll find out how many we got. There you go.